Hi, cat. Come and get some mango, baby.
One, two, 1, 2, 3. Self-awareness is a superpower. My name is KathyLaDonna. Welcome to Soul and Vibration. I hope the free thinkers are doing well. And if you're not doing well, I'm happy to remind you that you are the most powerful person that you know. You are the most powerful person that you know because only you can create your reality. Hey guys, today is Tuesday. Tuesday is ruled by Mars energy, September 26th, and the energies in the day adds up and reduce to number 6 vibration. If today is your birthday, happy birthday. So when it comes to the spirit animal, we have the lion. So with the lion coming out for the spirit animal, this brings me to courage. Having the courage to do whatever needs to be done in some cases, and also having the courage to do absolutely nothing. That's something that's standing out for me when it comes to today. The number 6 energy is amplified, and Mars is the ruler of the day, and Mars is in Libra. The number 6 energy and Libra is very similar to me in so many ways. It's similar to me in so many ways because both energies deals with relationships and connections. Both energies tie into that Venusian energy when it comes to pleasure, luxury, comfort. Both energies tie into like materialism and the love for material things, or even just the material realm. And also too, both energies to me deals with status, in the sense that like when I think of Libra energy, I think about the scales, and I think about how we put ourselves on one side of the scale. And then on the other side, we balance like people, place, and things that can add some kind of a value to our lives in some way, add value to our lives, or even add value to us as we might feel like we're not worthy and deserving. And it's when we are married to a certain kind of mate, or we're a part of a certain kind of a group, social groups, that will mean something about us. And the number 6 energy is very similar in the sense that the number 6 energy deals with the number 6 energy is one that deals with responsibility. The number 6 is a loving, caring, nurturing, also could be very selfless energy, and, is a social worker. And just like Libra energy, that's also caring and selfless and want to fight for the rights of others. But the number 6 energy being one that deals with the material realms, this is where we find ourselves defining who we are and what we're worth based on our titles and our status and what we own. And because our eyes see out, a lot of the times it's hard for us to see what we've achieved because we're so focused on what other people are doing, what everybody else is doing, to the point that even though you might be doing amazing, it's hard to see that you're doing amazing. So when I look at the chart, I look at how like everything looks a little bit chaotic. And I feel like for some people, the emotions could feel a bit chaotic today. As some of you might find yourself like questioning like what you bring to the table, or what have you achieved, or how you've been wasting your life away. And with the lion energy is bringing me to the importance of having the courage to like not go on social media, having the courage to sit still, be still with yourself, having the courage to affirm positive things to yourself, to uplift yourself and empower yourself, and even having the courage to question some of your limiting beliefs. And you realize when you question them that they're rooted in no truth, but for whatever reason, we allow them to have power and control over us. And with the day being the 26th, 2 plus 6 adds up and reduces to number 8 vibration. The number 8 energy. So when I think of 26, I think of like, I think of history. I think of like history and social, how would I put it? Because the number 2 is nurturing. and caring, mothering, but it's also unified. The number 6 is community, responsibility. And 2 plus 6 is 8. The number 8 is the past, is tradition. So I think of like the 26, people who are strongly associated with the number 26, you know, say their birthday or whatever, or would have, you know, 8 and 6 within their chart, are people who are big when it comes to, say, maybe social studies and history and different things like that. Love learning about the past and how it affected the community, and how, you know, past and what happened in the past has to do with the individual. And a lot of people say, you know, I like learning about the past because they say if you learn from your past, then, you know, you won't repeat it in the future. I get all that. But when I think about the number 26 energy with all of that, you know, 2 plus 6 is 8, and the number 8 is a systematic number, systematic energy. So this is where a lot of us will find ourselves replicating or imitating, you know, what we may have seen others done. And even though, or even our ancestors, and even though, you know, it's powerful and beneficial, you know, we also need to do some work to make sure that what we're applying is in alignment with what is necessary and what is needed now. So to me, when I think of the energies within the day, I think of the importance of not getting distracted by all of the titles, the status, and the material things, or even family and what other people have done and how they've done it, and really checking in with oneself to understand who you are at your core so that you could better utilize the different information, you know, that's being thrown at you, or the different information that you're looking into. I feel like when we don't know ourselves, then we imitate everything and find ourselves feeling lost, confused, and even regretful, because we never checked in with ourselves to see what we needed or what was important to us. And I feel like some things are coming up today that tie into that. And we have the 3 of Cups in the upright position. And in the upright position, the number 3 brings me to new beginnings. New beginnings as far as first having a thought, putting it in motion, and then there's this tangible outcome. So when I see the 3 of Cups, this brings me to say an engagement, someone getting news of pregnancy, someone getting some kind of a good news that, you know, touches one's heart, and there's a reason to celebrate. It's like there's a tangible outcome and a reason to celebrate. And when I bring that card with the Lion, with the Leo energy, it just brings me to like playful, royal, connected energy. And then when I tie that into the day, the 26 and the number 6 energy, you know, today kind of reminds me of Friday, and, you know, Friday that passed. And there's like this relationship oriented vibe, this social vibe, this connective vibe. There's this vibe, this need to celebrate. But I'm also getting the feeling that even though for some there's this need to celebrate or reasons to celebrate, you might not feel so celebratory, or you might not feel like celebrating within yourself, even though there's means and reasons to celebrate. It's something that's coming up. The moon is in Aquarius, and the moon conjunct Saturn. So the moon doesn't conjunct Saturn. The moon is in Aquarius at 24 degrees and, 24. Yeah, the moon conjunct Saturn. So the moon is in Aquarius and Saturn is in Pisces, and the moon conjunct Saturn. And with the moon conjunct Saturn, that says that the inner world is in a space where it's like, you know, taking on a lot of responsibilities on oneself, being that inner parent within oneself. Like, did you do this? Did you do that? When are you going to do this? When are you going to do that? The moon conjunct Saturn is a part of a T-square between Taurus, Jupiter conjunct Uranus in Taurus, and Venus in Leo. And when I look at the T-square that's being made to the moon, it's like on the inside feeling like some kind of a restriction or something stopping you from being great. But I like that there's a positive aspect being made to the moon from Mars in Libra. So with Mars in Libra positively aspecting the moon, it brings me to say, even though certain things might be going on in your life that cause you to feel restricted or pushed in the corner, or like power struggles or control struggles, with the moon, the aspect that's being made between the moon conjunct Saturn and Mars in Libra, It brings me to say maybe, connecting with a friend or connecting with someone that you feel that gets you. And it's almost like they're your refuge, or, it's like, it's like a safe space, a safe place. So it's like, even though with the energies in the day, there's certain parts to it where it's like there could be reasons to celebrate, or, some people are being super hard on themselves and feeling a bit overwhelmed and exhausted as you're reflecting on, what you've achieved, and as you're also reflecting on, what you own from what you don't own. And, that could cause some people to feel a little bit overwhelmed. And then with others, there might be reasons to celebrate, as in, opportunities, things are presented itself, things that you've been working on are presenting themselves. And even though there's reasons to celebrate, I get the person that achieves something and there's reasons to celebrate, but they're already in the future in their mind reflecting on the goal that they want to achieve and wondering why that hasn't happened yet. While in the present moment, there's things to be celebrated, but, having a hard time like embracing those things to be celebrated, because with the moon conjunct Saturn, it's like responsibilities, what I need to do next, what I need to take care of. And also too, one being super hard on themselves. But I like the positive aspect being made to the moon, because it brings me to say some relationship or connection that could lift your spirits, that could, help you to empower yourself and just feel connected. And it brings me to the Leo energy and how lions are connected to the pride, having their social circle, their connections. And it brings me to the Three of Cups. So when I think of the energies in today, I feel like there's certain things coming up that could be a little bit overwhelming and exhausting. But even though all of that could be a thing, you have that one friend or this friend group or this thing that you associate yourself with, where there's others that are there that are like-minded. And just from being in the presence of those who are like-minded, it's like you feel lifted up, you feel celebrated, or you feel seen. So that's why it's so important for us to pick our friends and our social circles wisely. That's coming up with that energy. But you guys, it's such a pleasure sharing this message with you. As usual, if you'd like to book a natal chart awareness coaching session with me, or check out my exclusive weekly content only available on Patreon, the links for both of those things is in the description box below. But before you check that out, please let me know you're here with me by dropping me a white heart in the comment box below. I would love to hear from you and look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Love yourself as if your life depended on it, because it does. Take care of yourself, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.